Okay, guys, do you want to talk about it? All right, so I watched the highlights, and I got to admit, I did. Okay, let's do our due diligence first before I get into the highlights because they were actually pretty damn good. So, once again, I thank you guys for clicking on a link in the description to my music. It might not be what you like, but you know, I make a few pennies every time you listen. So, thanks. You can just Google my album just right there and my book, The Sorrow King on Lulu.com. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, so let's ask Siri some questions. Okay.
Currently 12 and 7. That
Okay.
is second place in the Central Division.
Okay. 12 and 7. All right, Cavaliers. I see you. They got a winning streak going on. Let's find out what Charlotte's record is. Record.
11. That is third place in the Southeast Division.
8 and 11. All right. So, just taking a look at that. I wanted to pull that up so we can try to calibrate who actually played, well. Because it was a barn burner. It came all the way down to the last second. It was 99 to 100, Cleveland. And, it was a great game. There was a lot of physical things, not including Dwight Howard giving his rude gesture to some woman in the crowd, suggestion that he's going to, do something to her sexually to her after the game, which got him fined $35,000 because everybody saw it. Like, Dwight, really? Dwight, what are we in middle school now? Dwight, really? Come on. Okay, kids are watching. All right. Good Lord. I'm glad they fined him $35,000. I mean, really. Anywho, so you guys know I can't show you the whole highlights and anything like that, but I do want to give some big ups to some of the players out there. One, my man Green. Green, one. Crowder, two. And most of all, Kyle Corbin. That dude can shoot the lights out for real. I'm just saying, Charlotte put up a battle. They went at it. They went at it. That doggone point guard for them, who's it, Walker? I don't know who he is, but he was balling out of control. But I think this is my man, Kyle Corbett. No. D Wade did his thing. D Wade was scoring them left and right. Y'all can say what y'all want about D Wade being old. That dude got some moves on him. And LeBron James from 30 feet away. Let's see if I can pull that one up. I mean, it was like, really? You're really going to hit it from this far out, LeBron? Even my man J.R. Smith, even when he drew the foul, it was ridiculous. It was like, wait, what? How did I get this foul? But nonetheless, I just want to say that these guys, it was a highlight worth watching. It really was. Kick them on out, hit the three. Bam. It was a highlight worth watching. You guys, this is on. You guys can look at it on YouTube. But I just want to say that I think LeBron is getting what he's asking for, or what he asked for. LeBron really wanted a strong bench. With Green, Corbett, Crowder. He got what he's asking for. J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith is now the sixth man. So let's get this straight. He's on the bench. He's the sixth man. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, he's the sixth man. No, is he? Yeah, I think he is. Because just like I told everyone, I told you guys what was going to... Look, you guys make me smarter than what I am. I told you guys not to get Derrick Rose. Because what was Derrick Rose going to do? I told you guys this like when they chose him. I was like, and even before they chose him, I said Derrick Rose is the smartest guy in the league. Why? Because he gets these contracts and he doesn't play at all. D-Rose gets hurt. Now he's looking at not even coming back. But do you think they owe him part of that $2 million? You doggone Skippy, they do. He's nowhere near interested. I think this is where Howard draws his. Watch this right here. $35,000 for that, Howard. Let's go back and look at this stupidity. Right there. That cost you $35,000. That is a sexual gesture. Well, we all know what it is. And for those of you who don't know what it is, look it up. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Look it up. Anyways, it was a very, very, very stupid thing to do in front of millions of people and fans. It was just very childish, and we're moving on. But like I said before, I told you guys not to get Mr. Glass. You know, don't get D Rose. D Rose is a very elusive person. You know, he's almost a recluse now. You know what I mean? He really is. He's almost a recluse. And I really think that's it for him in basketball. I think anybody who either tries to trade him or picks him is just really being stupid, because he's just going to laugh all the way to the bank. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say D Rose probably has a buttload of money that he doesn't spend, because he already knows he's going to do this. I'm just going to put that out there. I just really think he does. How does this play? I also want to say Kevin Love against Dwight Howard is not a matchup. I said this before. Kevin Love being the big man is not really the best choice, but I understand it's like the only choice. But Kevin Love on Dwight Howard is no matchup at all. And and in return, LeBron James on Dwight Howard is no matchup. That's LeBron James wins all day. And Dwight Howard found that out. It's no matchup. You're not even close. And here's where Howard draws the foul when he tries to watch LeBron. LeBron's just gonna put it right in his grill. It's just no matchup. You're not even close to being as good as LeBron. And it's just not a matchup at all. Boom. You can't stop him at all. LeBron even said that before, because LeBron was asked how do you stop Steph Curry, and he was like, you can't, just like you can't stop me. And Dwight Howard could not stop LeBron, and then LeBron turns around, he hits that three, and then he goes ahead, and LeBron is just playing smart basketball now. And then LeBron does this, and this is a LeBron James, exclusive. He buried that from how far do you think that was out? Does anybody want to take a guess? Because they're saying it was like 30 feet. And I'm probably going to go ahead and just, I don't know, I'm going to agree. Because that is a long way. From here to, like, one of you guys, upper echelon or, Sanchez, one of you guys, how far is it from the hoop to the three-point line? Because then we could actually measure how far this is, because he's halfway between the three-point line and the middle of the court. That's pretty doggone far. Anyways, he buries it like only LeBron James can. But like I said, it was a good barn burner. I'm just going to skip all the way through here. And it was a really good game other than what Dwight Howard did. It was a very classy game. There were no fights. And I appreciate that, because it's just ridiculous. And it really came down to like the last little bit here where there was some really, really, really good defense. They actually stepped up, because if this guy would have got the ball and shot, they closed his lane. Because that guy has been open all night. He was just killing him. But they closed his lane right here. That's it. And he tries to... No. They closed that guy's lane. I mean, it was some real good basketball. And I don't even watch basketball, but I got to say this was worth seeing, because the athleticism between these two teams really showed up to prove that, there's only a few people in the world who can actually play like this. So, it's your boy Tone 202. God loves you. Have a good day.